People often think that submarines are the latest invention in the military machine, with the underwater depths the last conquered frontier of the Earth. You might be surprised to know the humble submarine was around 100 years before the Wright brothers famously flew the first aircraft. Submarines have evolved over the years from crude contraptions with leather, water-filled bags to regulate depth to the super-fast, sleek, nuclear-powered war machines of today. But when it comes to raw speed through the water, which submarines take the crown? In today's video, we're taking a look at the fastest submarines that have ever cruised the depths. 10. Borey Class, Russia. We will start our list off with the SSBN Borey Class nuclear submarine. It is an attack submarine that can house a crew of 130 people. The top speed of this submarine class is 30 knots when submerged and 15 knots when it is on the surface. It is an important part of the Russian Navy as it is one of the first fourth-class submarines that are being developed to replace the current fleet. The research and development for the submarine started back in 1996, and it was called Project 935. The name was later changed to Project 955 when the submarine underwent some design changes to accommodate newer missiles such as the Bulava. The Russian Navy has 4 Borey-class submarines in active duty at the moment. They are named Knyaz Vladimir, Vladimir Monomakh, Alexander Nevsky, and Yuri Dologoruki. There are plans to include 8 more of these submarines to active duty by 2021. It is a very powerful submarine that has great agility and speed underwater. It is one of the fastest submarines in the world, and we are just starting off our list. Attack capability, agility, and speed make this one of the deadliest submarines on the planet. 9. Shang Class, China. Next up, we have the Type 093 Shang Class submarine, which has a top speed of 30 knots when submerged and 15 to 20 knots when on the surface. It is the main nuclear-powered submarine in the Chinese Navy. While these submarines may be few in quantity, they deliver on the quality front. These are the most potent submarines in the Chinese Navy. It first joined active service in 2006 and since then has been produced in relatively low numbers. They have been modified numerous times over the years, but what those modifications were meant for is still a mystery. According to official reports, there are only 6 of these submarines in active duty and there are no plans to increase this number. This might suggest that maybe the submarine is not in its final version and the Chinese Navy is not satisfied with it. The limited production capability of the Bohai shipyard where these submarines are made may also be a contributing factor. Despite all this, it is still one of the fastest submarines in the world and poses a serious threat in the sea to any potential enemies. 8. Astute Class, United Kingdom. Number 8 on our list is the Astute Class submarine, which serves in the Royal Navy of the United Kingdom. It has a top speed of 30 knots when submerged and 15 to 20 knots when cruising on the surface. It was designed by the renowned BAE Systems Maritime. If we go by size, then the Astute Class is the 10th largest submarine in the world. It has a length of almost 319 feet. This submarine is powered by the latest technology of engines from Rolls-Royce. It runs on a pressurized water reactor. This means that the submarine does not need refueling of any type. This also increases the endurance levels of the submarine greatly as it allows the submarine to provide unlimited water and air supply to the crew. Being an attack submarine, the Astute Class has a formidable arsenal of weapons at its disposal. It features spearfish torpedoes and is also capable of attacking targets on the land with the Raytheon Tomahawk Block 4. It has the capacity to store 38 missiles at a time. While there are faster submarines in the world, the Astute Class is still formidable, and its versatility makes it a very potent submarine. 7. Trafalgar Class, United Kingdom. At number 7 on our list, we have another addition from the Royal Navy of the United Kingdom. The Trafalgar Class has a top speed of 30 knots when submerged and 20 knots when it is on the surface. The Royal Navy has 6 of these submarines in active service at the moment. The first submarine in this class was introduced in 1983. The Trafalgar class comes with the Tomahawk Block 4, which is a land attack missile. It has a range of up to 1,000 miles, 1,600 kilometers, which makes it a formidable threat for the enemies. It also features several other weapons such as homing torpedoes, which are capable of engaging other submarines and ships on the surface within a 9-mile, 15-kilometer radius. It has the capacity to carry 30 missiles. It also has a long-range torpedo with sonar homing technology, which is capable of reaching targets up to 40 miles, 56 kilometers, underwater at speeds reaching up to 60 knots. It is powered by a single PWR-1 nuclear reactor by Rolls-Royce. It is a very potent and effective submarine that is capable to go toe-to-toe with the best. It is another great weapon in the arsenal of the Royal Navy. 6. Sierra Class, Russia. Next up on our list, we have the Sierra Class, which serves in the Russian Navy. It has a top speed of 32 knots when fully submerged and 10 knots on the surface. It is considered one of the most lethal and deadly submarines on the planet. They were relatively fewer due to their high production cost compared to other submarines. The development of these submarines dates back to 1975 when the project was started under the name of Project 945. These submarines have a light but strong titanium hull, which allows them to dive to depths up to 1,800 feet, 548 meters, underwater. They have the capability to engage both submerged and surface targets. It uses a combination of granite cruise missiles, anti-submarine missiles, torpedoes, and mines. A total of just 4 Sierra-class submarines exist, but more than 26 were planned to be introduced in the Russian Navy. High production costs and logistics problems caused their production to be cancelled. Despite being one of the older submarines to this day, they remain one of the fastest submarines that have ever been made. The Sierra class is a formidable submarine capable of posing a serious threat to any underwater target. 5. Oscar Class, Russia. The next addition to our list comes once again from the Russian Navy. The Oscar-class submarines are capable of reaching speeds up to 33 knots when submerged and 15 knots when on the surface. It is a cruise missile submarine which was designed to attack aircraft carriers. It features a double-hull design that comprises 10 compartments. The submarine has an incredible arsenal of weapons at its disposal, such as the SSN-19 Granite that has a range of 340 miles, 550 kilometers. It can carry 24 of these missiles. It is capable of firing nuclear missiles as well. There are a total of 7 of these submarines in active service throughout the world. This submarine will pose a significant threat to any enemy forces that appear on its radar. 4. Victor Class, Russia. Number 4 on our list is the Victor Class submarine. It is one of the most potent submarines that the Russian Navy has. They were initially designed to combat enemy submarines and anti-submarine vessels. It features an advanced variation of the teardrop design that allows it to reach speeds of up to 33 knots when fully submerged and 18 to 20 knots when on the surface. It has 2 smaller propellers on the side of the hull to provide extra stability and speed when it is underwater. The most important feature of the Victor class is its firepower capability. It comes equipped with a range of powerful anti-submarine missiles and torpedoes. It has the Granite cruise missiles, which have an effective range of up to 1,850 miles, 3,000 kilometers. These are not just attack submarines, they can take on multiple roles in the naval combat situation. Their high stealth profile makes them very potent reconnaissance vessels as well. Not only is this one of the fastest submarines in the world, but it is also one of the most versatile. 3. Akula Class, Russia. It seems like Russia has the fastest submarines, as the next entry on our list also comes from the Russian Navy. It has a top speed of up to 35 knots when submerged and 15 knots when on the surface. The SSN Akula class is a relatively small submarine. It can house a crew of up to 73 people. It first entered service in the 80s and has since been improved and modified several times. There has been a total of 3 Akula class submarines ever built. The first one was named Viper, the second Nerpa, and the third one is called Gepard. These submarines are up to 110 meters in length and can dive up to 600 meters underwater. These submarines can carry up to 12 Granite cruise missiles that have a range of 1,850 miles, 3,000 kilometers. The anti-submarine missiles it features are also very impressive. The Bovator SSN-15 and the SSN-16 are the primary anti-submarine weapons that it features. It also has an air defense capability as it carries 10 Strela SAN-58 missiles. The Anulka submarine has a VM-5 nuclear reactor engine that allows it to reach such high speeds underwater. It is one of the best submarines in the world. It is fast, has a wide array of weapons, and has air defense capability. 2. Yasen Class, Russia. At number 2 on our list is yet another powerful submarine from the Russian Navy, the Yasen Class. It has a top speed of 35 knots when submerged and 20 knots on the surface. It was first commissioned in late 2003 and completed its first voyage in 2011. The Yasen Class submarines feature a hull designed to minimize its magnetic signature. It is smaller than some other submarines featured on this list. It can house a crew of 50 people. It has a length of 111 meters. The firepower that this submarine has on board is deadly. It has the ability to launch long-range missiles, both nuclear and conventional. The submarine features a total of 8 launching tubes for missiles. The arsenal of weapons that this submarine features include the 3 M51 Alpha cruise missiles, Samson LCCMs, and the P-100 Onyx. The 3 M51s have an effective range of 185 to 500 miles, 300 to 800 kilometers, and can carry a nuclear payload. The P-800 Onyx are long-range missiles that can travel at supersonic speeds. They can be used to target ships on the surface. It has an effective range of 75 to 185 miles, 120 to 300 kilometers. The Yasen Class submarines are powered by a pressurized water KPM reactor. Yasen Class is another shining example of the might of the Russian Navy. It is an incredible submarine that is small, agile, fast, and has deadly firepower. 1. Seawolf Class. The top spot on our list, however, goes to the Seawolf Class that serves in the US Navy. It is powered by a single S6W nuclear reactor and can reach speeds of 35 knots underwater and 20 knots on the surface. It is one of the larger submarines with the ability to house over 115 crew members. What makes this submarine stand out is its speed considering its huge frame. There are few submarines that can match the Seawolf in this regard. It has a diving depth of 610 meters. The first submarine of this class was entered into active service in 1989. The firepower that this submarine possesses is scary. It comes equipped with both land and anti-ship missiles. It also has a number of deadly torpedoes as well. The Seawolf class is powered by a GE PWR S6W nuclear reactor system. It is to this day the fastest and most deadly submarine in the world. We hope you enjoyed taking a look at some of the largest, fastest submarines ever deployed in the deep blue sea. Please give this video a like if you learned something new, and make sure you subscribe so you never miss another amazing video from Insane Reality. See you next time.